Okay, so topic 1, question 1. So the table below shows a pH of 4 acidic liquids. Got grapefruit 3.1, ethanoic acid 3.0, lemonade 4.4, dilute hydrochloric acid 1.0. Which of these acids is the least acidic? So we're looking at the one that's the furthest away from pH 1 and the nearest to pH 7, which is neutral. Okay, so that would mean it's still acidic and it's near the neutral mark, so it'll be the least acidic. So the answer is lemonade. Alright, so part B. Emilio cooked an egg until it was hard boiled. He put the egg in a beaker of dilute hydrochloric acid as shown. The eggshell reacted completely with the acid. After 2 days, the pH of the liquid in the beaker was 2.5. How did the acidity of the liquid in the beaker change? Use the table above to help you. So you started off with a dilute hydrochloric acid, and he had a pH of 1.0 based on the table above. When he finished, he had a pH of 2.5. So the acidity of the solution is less acidic. We could also say its pH has increased. So you would get a mark for either one of those. So Amelia put another hard-boiled egg in ethanoic acid. It took longer for the shell to react completely. Use the table opposite to suggest a reason for this. So if we look up at the table above, we see that the ethanoic acid is pH of 3.0. So the starting pH of the ethanoic acid was pH of 3.0 and the hydrochloric acid was 1.0. So the ethanoic acid is less acidic than the hydrochloric acid. So how would we explain then our answer? So the answer is simply ethanoic acid is less acidic. But it would be good to put a clarifying statement, therefore it took longer for the shell to react completely. So question C. The chemical formulae of 4 acids are shown below in the table. So we got sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3 and ethanoic acid H3COOH. Give the name of the element that is present in all 4 acids. So the answer is hydrogen. So remember that acids are proton donors, so they donate a proton or a hydrogen ion. Looking now at question part C, part 2. Give the name of 2 other elements present in the sulfuric acid. So we're just looking at the formulae and we're writing down other elements that are present in the sulfuric acid. So those elements are S and O. So we refer back to our periodic table and make sure we can write down the names of those elements. So the answer is sulfur and oxygen. So the last question in question number 1, C part 3. How many atoms are there in the formula HNO3? Okay, so when we look at little subscripts, that means the little subscript tells us how many atoms of that element there are. So H is 1, N is 1, and O we have 3 of them. Now remember, in other situations when we have them in brackets and a little subscript, everything in the bracket is the subscript refers to, but this isn't in this case anyway. So the answer to this one would be 5, because we have 1 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen and 3 oxygen.